Yo, guys, what's good? Mike back here again, and all I could really say is get freaking paired. Last of Us Part 2. State of play. Let's get into it. Let's kick it. About to bust down in these quick 20 minutes. Let's go with it. So let's go.
I wish things were different. Ellie! But they ain't.
Yo, all I can really say is just be prepared, because I've played, like when I was younger, I played the Last of Us Part 2. I mean, no, Part 1. Whoa. That's real tough. No, I played Part 1, and now I'm ready to play Part 2. And I'm cool with that.
To do this smart,
I can't wait to see where this journey goes, or where this
So they just get to get away with this?
story leads every single one of us.
How'd you find us?
I myself.
You can't stop this.
You know what? Ellie deserves some real revenge. Due to the fact I don't know if she figures out in this game. She has to, but she didn't know about what was going on. Not did she? No, she didn't. So all I can really do is for this game, hope for the best, and pray on every single one of those guys, or every single one of the fireflies.
I have to finish it.
Who were there at the time, who actually possibly escaped. All I can say is, good luck for you. Ellie is here to start going crazy, but you know what? I don't know the premise of the Part 2 game.
Maybe you should have.
But until we really see some more, until I start playing the game,
I'm Neil
I won't know any
Vice President
more
of
than I do.
and the director of The Last of Us Part 2.
So let's go.
We're just a few weeks away from launch on June 19th, when the game will finally be in your hands. The wait has been long, and we're extremely grateful for your patience, especially now in the midst of these unprecedented and challenging times. We hope you're all taking care of yourselves, and that you, your friends, and your loved ones are doing well.
That's crazy.
Because of these extraordinary
This is my
circumstances,
rifle, this is my
we
gun.
can't be together in this final stretch and share the
I forgot
experience
the
that
whole
we
song.
usually. So today we're trying something different,
It's crazy.
something we've never done before.
So, you go, Ellie?
Over the next 20 minutes or so, we're going to give you an in-depth look into what awaits you in The Last of Us Part 2, including new details about the gameplay experience and story. And to cap it all off, we'll be showing a never-before-seen, lengthy
Tell me
gameplay
life story through every single
You'll definitely
song.
want to stick around for that.
What?
I don't know what happened.
now? Okay.
I was supposed to take her to the fireflies and walk away.
Over here like toy soldiers, okay?
They were actually gonna make a cure.
This a whole backstory. There's gotta be a backstory.
The only catch,
Or a flashback. My bad. That gotta be a
they
flashback.
would kill her.
The Last of Us Part 2 picks up Ellie and Joel's story several years after the events of the first game.
And they gotta read
Ellie and Joel have
A new
settled in
fleshed
Jackson,
out
Wyoming, amongst a thriving community of survivors.
no fleshed out flashbacks.
With the threats of the world kept outside the town's walls, Jackson has been able to find relative peace and even stability. Ellie is now
Bro,
19,
everything is
lives on her
beautiful.
own, and has been able to forge lasting relationships within the community.
Scale of 1 to 10. How would you
All the way down to the bouquet
rate
backgrounds,
our
bro.
kiss from last night?
Or bokeh. Bokeh. It's a word for blurry.
This peace is short-lived. Jackson
I'm wording it the
suffer a
wrong
violent
way.
and traumatizing. Ellie sets off back into the treacherous outside world
Okay, Ellie,
in search of
out here.
retribution and justice.
Let's
Her
get it.
journey will take her to new parts of the country
Got
previously unexplored
big
in The Last
houses,
of
the
Us.
sheriff's car.
The story spans multiple seasons and climates, from the snow-capped mountains of Jackson to the
Snowy
lush
regions.
Pacific Northwest.
Oh, we got woody regions.
Each introduces
swampy
a wide
areas,
range of
yes,
exterior and interior
swamp-esque
environments
areas.
for you to navigate
Okay,
and explore,
abandoned regions.
rendered in meticulous
Uh-huh.
detail and unprecedented scale
back blocks.
with the latest iteration of the Naughty Dog engine. Our goal was to make these environments
This
not
is
only
gonna be
beautiful,
fun.
but
If it's
feel as
free roam,
grounded
if this
and
whole game is,
authentic
oh
as
my
the cities
gosh.
they're based
If
on.
it's semi,
The
linear,
story unfolds in what remains of Seattle, a massive
it's about to be
quarantine
fire.
zone. Its locales are incredibly diverse, spanning a dense city center with a skyline of towering high-rises
If you're able
to the
to
beautiful
really
suburbs and stormy waterfronts that surround it.
free
The
roam
city
is about to be
exhibits
huge.
drastic shifts in architecture,
just know.
elevation, and weather. And with part 2,
I like
we've
my
introduced
free
new
roam
traversal mechanics that
place.
afford greater
We
exploration
might just have a
and ways
chance
to
to
navigate
shoot up
roads.
some.
Ellie is
some
not only able to
zombies.
climb and jump over gaps, but she
Like
can use
zombies.
ropes to scale
Be
vertical
affected.
terrain or swing over obstacles, allowing you to discover new areas, resources, and side narratives. These more open environments also create new strategic
Okay.
considerations in combat,
Tarzan.
whether it's to get the jump on
What
enemies
else?
or bypass them entirely.
Ooh, we get. Alright.
The Last of Us Part
like I
2
thought he
features
was,
some of the
he
largest
was about to kiss
environments
somebody.
we've
No.
ever created. Horseback riding will allow Ellie to quickly cover some of these expansive terrains. Some streets are so
Okay.
flooded that a boat is
Horses.
required to navigate them.
I wonder if there's more than just one horse.
However, the world of The
If
Last
there's
of Us
one, you know
is
what?
lush
I'ma
and
still love
inviting
that horse as if it
as
was
it
my
is deadly.
child, bro.
As Ellie uncovers the path to finding those who have wronged her, she must face
Seaport
the many
Boulevard,
threats of this unknown
whatever
city.
this was.
In the wake of the
Bullies.
pandemic and the fall of the quarantine zone,
Pit
Seattle has
bulls to be
become a
exact.
war zone, where two
Crazy.
warring factions find themselves in an ongoing
those
conflict
canines,
for
if
territory
anything, I don't
and
know.
resources.
Maybe there is.
One of these groups is the
No
Washington
trespassing.
Liberation Front,
Killed on
otherwise
sight.
known as the
Oh my
WLF.
goodness.
The WLF are a militia group that began as
I
resistance
hope the
to
AI is
military
extremely
occupation
smart
of
in this
Seattle,
game.
and eventually
Like,
wrestled
I need a
people
game
at
that's
the
gonna
same
make me
time.
be like, huh?
They are
I
highly
need a game that's gonna make
trained,
me think.
organized, and well equipped with weapons they stole from the army. They occupy much of the
Oh,
city,
okay.
imprisoning or
So
killing
that's not-
trespassers
I-
on sight.
Hey, we got another trespasser. A girl. Did you see her?
Damn, she got hit.
On the other side of this
Dome.
bloody conflict is a group of religious zealots called the Seraphites, or Scars, defined by the self-inflicted deep cuts that they bear across their faces.
Is this like a midnight section? Oh, never
Like the
mind.
WLF, they're deeply tribalistic and territorial.
Nah, those game members, I'm about to
Stealthy,
rule.
using overgrowth as cover.
If I encounter
and use
these
more
ones,
silent weapons like
Just know
bows
it's about
and
to get
arrows.
just like that right there.
Her wings.
About to get crazy, but I'm not about to get hit in my chest. My gameplay. I'm gonna roll that.
But beyond this conflict among survivors,
Oh my
the
God.
threat that
I
originally
felt
brought
that.
the world to its knees
Now
is
my
very
elbow.
much present. Every human is in danger of falling victim to the infected.
It's the bloater. He said, "Ram."
They are the recently infected runners who are more numerous and aggressive in this
We got the
game.
runners. Or the regular infected. Default infected.
Blind but
With the
extremely deadly
clickers.
clickers, and the stalkers who sneak and hide until they're ready to attack, surprising their victims with extreme agility
Square.
and brutal violence. The Last of Us Part 2 introduces new stages of infected, such as the Shamblers. Large, heavily armored
see, yeah,
enemies
this
that
the
are
new
covered
one
in
I saw.
pustules. Upon getting
Okay,
close to you,
somebody
it
showed me a
expels
picture.
corrosive spore cloud that burns its victims. But our most terrifying and lethal new forms of infected will have to wait until you play the game for yourselves.
What is it? I wonder what it really does. Cause you know what?
Overcoming these
I'm
threats
taking-
will require careful consideration of how you approach
Every
every
time I get
combat
infected.
encounter and how you
Come on, man,
leverage your
language.
unique skills, equipment, and the environment to your advantage.
Oh, the arcanines. Oh, snap.
The WLF patrol the streets
They
of
got
Seattle with
canines,
guard
okay.
dogs,
Okay,
which are
okay,
capable
okay.
of detecting and
So we gotta-
following you,
Woo!
even while uncovered.
We gotta start snuffing these people. Peeps
They
out.
can pick up your scent and alert their handlers to your
We have
presence.
bloodhounds though. That's another one of the
Listen
things I
mode
want
will
to
reveal
know.
your scent trail.
Are there bloodhounds?
Keep moving and cause distractions.
And it shows you the trail of where these dogs can smell you to.
25 years after the pandemic began,
Your own trail or your
completely
scent that
overgrown.
you're leading them onto.
Use tall grass to hide from enemies and go prone to stay out of sight. However, this form of analog
You can
stealth
hide.
means you're
What
never
happens-
fully hidden. If enemies get close enough, they can discover you, even in grass. When Ellie is overwhelmed, running away is a viable option. You can also break glass or crawl through tight spaces to find new paths or areas to evade or take on your enemies. In any given combat situation, you can flee an encounter and re-establish stealth to regain the advantage.
They even know what hit him.
If you absolutely have to fight your way out, there are a variety of tools at your disposal.
Slight.
Ellie's more agile
said dodge.
than most of her enemies. She can sprint and quickly dodge incoming
Not my
attacks.
mans.
Learning how opponents attack with different
not my
weapons
man. Oh,
and
my
mastering
mans.
the timing of your
You must-
dodges
you
will
must not
prevent you
know
from taking
who Ellie
damage
is, but-
and create
Ooh.
opportunities to
That-
counterattack.
That-
You can use throw items or
Oh.
well-placed shots to stun enemies
Oh,
before dealing
that was in the throat. Okay.
or using them as a
Sorry,
shield
wait.
to protect
You got
yourself
hit.
or buy some time to figure out your next
She
move.
got hit on her leg too. Oh snap. Yo,
Ellie isn't always alone on her journey.
QT.
Allies will take part in helping you navigate the environment, spot enemies, and meaningfully help you in combat encounters.
We got people on our side, okay? We got people helping us, okay? And they got crowbars? Crazy. I wonder if they have more than just crowbars and axes. And I think the last sort of snippet that I saw,
Between the
There
human
was,
survivors and the roaming
I think, a metal
infected,
pipe,
there will be times where multiple
not
threats
mistaken.
are present, creating new strategic
there's always been metal pipes,
situations
but
and
still.
opportunities.
there's a new and improved.
You can choose whether to attack these opponents separately and directly,
We hit him.
or find ways to pit them against each other.
See? Oh. Something to find. Collect. Oh, no, not collect.
Flee if they fight, or wait until their numbers have thinned
There's a
out
craftable
and
item.
engage with whomever's left.
This is for the like the way you can secretly do what you need to do in this quiet section. And you're getting chased over. That's good.
Our goal is to create
Let's do this
unparalleled
some-
tension,
some clicking,
coupled
that's
with deep
crazy.
systems that give you greater control and influence over your journey.
Something was
As you
here.
play, you'll be able to invest
That
in a
dust
broad
ball on the
collection
side.
of crafting items, weapon,
That big dust
and player
ball on the
upgrades,
side.
through training
That
manuals
just-
scattered throughout the environment,
That's
and
just
scouts
oozing
for
with-
ingredients. These
Gore.
skills and upgrade manuals cater to a variety
That's
of
all I can
playstyles,
explain that.
and
Oozing
the
with
choices you
gore.
make will create your own distinct
Not the best
experience.
thing, but yeah. Okay, it is
We also
done.
wanted to extend that agency and
Application.
personalization to your weapons
mods.
through our new workbench system.
Mods.
Scavenge for parts to modify and improve your weapon's performance and attributes, all of which are visualized and become
You
part of
can.
your character.
You have to make your own sniper. You can't really find one. Maybe there's a way to actually find a unique one. Maybe there's a left behind one by somebody who used to make sniper rifles or in a gun shop.
Survival will also require using the
Probably
parts and
probably
ingredients
the
that
whole
you'll find in the
entire side
environment,
mission,
which can be
side
crafted
quest.
into a wide range
You
of
gotta go
offensive
find the other
and defensive
part
items,
of the sniper
like
rifle.
proximity mines, explosive arrows, pistol suppressors, and more.
Okay. And and you got a silencer, and that's a. Oh, she gotta hit him with. Oh, okay. Right in the head, bro. Right in the head. Right in the head. Right in the head. Right in the head. Oh. Woo!
All
And
of
it was
these gameplay
explosive
systems
one, too?
are meant to immerse you in the world and make you feel in lockstep with Ellie's emotional journey.
All right. What else we got? What else we got?
As we've said before, this is Naughty
Joel.
Dog's largest, most ambitious game. It may seem like we covered a lot, but we've only scratched the surface of what it's like to play The Last of Us Part
Is that
2.
Ellie?
We can't wait for you to experience it all for yourself on June 19th. Until then, here's an extended sequence
I wonder
of never
how
before seen
Joel's
gameplay.
going to act in this
Enjoy.
game. I really question how long he's really going to last in this game. He possibly going to, God forbid I even say what I say, but he may even pass away. So let's see. So there are swamp-esque regions where you can only swim, I suppose. Or no, this is more like a story section. You can't go nowhere but forward. Alright. Well, at least she's hiding. She's not over with it. Oh. Yeah, she's hiding. They can't see her.
Escape. What the fuck are they talking about?
Or at least she knows she's at a distance. Oh, she's swimming, okay. Ooh, hold that breath, hold that breath, hold that breath, come on. Ooh. Okay. So. Oh, there's gonna be underwater sections. Underwater sections, okay. There were some underwater sections before, but like, maybe there's gonna be more underwater sections. Yeah. Just thinking about it is crazy. Is that one of them? Or is that a friend? A foe? Oh, bro. She was bumping on some mute. She was bumping her mute. Oh, she was playing the PSP?
Girl named Nora. Sure.
Oh, she was bumping the PS Vita. She was really enjoying herself, and we just popped out of the blue like, hey. Oh, but she's really trying to get back. Know who is just behind your neck. Who is just behind your neck, ready to get you. And you was ready to kill me? But you know what? It is what it is. At least she's somewhere now. Heaven and hell, wherever she might have gone, she's there. So come on. R.I.P.
Code's away. Word is we're almost.
Oh, okay.
Good. I got my girl waiting for him for 5.
You shit me? They put you with Joe again?
Hey, we get the job done.
Yeah, slither your way right out, bro. Slither your way right out. Come on.
I'm telling you, man.
You got this.
Data soldier. It makes these shifts so much
Put the whole gun out. Where's your silent? Oh.
I'll keep that in mind.
Okay.
Fuck. Sounds like scars are getting closer.
But that's our guys executing.
So.
Hey, did you hear how we're all getting closer to the pub?
Oh. That's some big ass. Mama, that's a huge silencer. No funny.
Oh, no way. Not after what went down last time.
I think thick.
Even I.
That's more than an inch. A usual silencer is extremely long and an inch wide, I believe. Maybe 2. I could be tweaking.
Shut up. All right, calm down.
That thing is like 3 inches, bro. That thing is fat. And oh, got him in the neck. Or in the throat. She shot him in the nape. She shot him in the nape. Oh, there's better looking wooden sticks. Oh, she put barbed wire and some strong as metal, whatever that is, inside of that piece of wood. What is Ellie finna do? Ellie? Oh, not the doggy! Hey, was that a golden retriever or am I tweaking? Oh, okay. Did it come in? Oh, they still don't know where it came from. Back of the head. Oh, game over.
Just like that.
Come on, let's go. Let's see what's up. Game over. Oh! Come on. Oh, he had the automatic. Wait, is it the auto? No, it's a straight rifle. Okay. Game over. Oh, in the head.
I'll go check it out.
And that person finna come over here.
Holy shit!
Oh, I guess she just doesn't.
Shit! Look out! Move over here!
Game over. Let's see.
Knock her down!
Popped his head out of nowhere. What? He came out the blue. He was not up there. He was not over there. Not at all. Oh. She broke my dude's jaw. She broke his jaw. That hurt. That hurted. Yeah, that hurted. Oh. Oh. Face. Let's go. Let's go. Oh. Oh. They still. Pop. Oh. Pop. Pop. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. Dip. 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 Yo. Yeah. Sorry. Wasn't you just down the road? How you over here at the door already? But you know what? It's a QTE moment. Everything happens quickly when it's started. Ew, they got buggies on the wall. Alright, let's what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Ooh.
You, Nora?
Ooh, this whole top floor is decrepit, bro. Nasty looking. Alright. Ooh, we got somebody. Shorty over here with the gun. Is that the guns or something? Or she got the loot? She got some.
The fuck was happening here?
I'm not stupid. You're gonna tell us where she went.
They having a whole meeting?
When Isaac talks to us about this,
I'm
Are
getting
they
tired
checking
of
each
this.
other?
Nora. I'm not going down for her, man.
So let's go with it. Yeah, open that. Open it up. Right up, bro. Oh, okay. Make sure they don't see you, cause I know they're right beneath you. You just crawl right above them. I don't know what you attempting to do. They can't see you? Are they not behind you? I'm cloak of invisibility.
Don't
Not
scream.
speaking.
Put that shit down.
Who that?
You remember me?
Oh, snap.
You remember me.
Oh, that's crazy. Alright. I can't wait. Part 2. Part 2, bro. State of play. It's finna be that new thing. 2021. I hope y'all enjoyed. Doses.